I just got back from seeing the Power Rangers movie, and because I'm a nerd, I just wanted to throw some thoughts up on the interweb. Ay, ay, ay! It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. It's definitely contains spoilers. So the first thing I want to say is, did you know that the first Power Ranger was Sephiroth? That's right. He called Meteor to the land to save all of us. Basically, this movie was pretty much Breakfast Club on steroids, or I guess power coins. The Power Rangers learned how to use their Zords, immediately. They trip once, but that's it, and they're pros at it. The town gets destroyed, of course, but after the movie's over, there's a big hole, a big crater with a fucking crystal in it, and I'm like, they destroy the town as usual, right? Because it gets destroyed all the time. But then they go back to school like the next week, or however long it was. Like there's no big deal. The Megazord forms. It's larger than all the pieces combined, which is kind of silly. I can see how they would do it. Some creative license, but I mean the cool thing about the show was getting to watch the pieces fit together to form the thing. And now it's just like, they went into a hole and they transformed into something that was way larger, had much more mass, although maybe you could say that the crystal fused with them. I don't know. They did not use the Power Sword to take out Goldar, which was a bit of a disappointment, for sure. But some other serious things. What I really want to know is, what was that picture that Kimberly sent? I just want to know. I gotta see the picture. Hashtag, what was the picture, Power Rangers? Hashtag, Kim's picture, Power Rangers. So they all become very super strong, but after jumping across a chasm, Jason hits the ground and spits out blood. So jumping really far makes him, injures him internally, but taking rock punches to the chest or someone headbutting someone face on or whatever, no damage. At one point, Zach plows through a mountain to test out his Mastodon. At least I think it was Mastodon in this movie. I couldn't really tell. But nobody noticed. He just carved a huge fucking hole through the mountain where anybody can just wander in. He said they could only escalate battles if their opponents forced them to, which is a pretty convenient way to explain what I always wondered was, why didn't they just start with the Megazord and just kill the thing before it grows? One good thing about the movie was that they have no trouble rebuilding the town, because there's a giant fucking pile of gold sitting there in the aftermath. So everybody's rich now. So Power Rangers 2, everybody's fucking rich. I don't know what they did with the crystal, but everyone in town is a motherfucking millionaire. There was a hardcore promoting of Krispy Kreme donuts, which I thought was hilarious. I mean, they must have shelled out a lot of money. Lots of money. They didn't play the theme music. I mean, they sort of did, but I wanted to hear it in the credits, and it wasn't there. Goldar bends. That was another. Goldar bent the pterodactyl like this, like physically ruined its structure, but somehow it was able to still fit and form a Megazord. So I didn't really get that. There was a bully, but I don't know if he was supposed to be a combination of the two bullies. There was also a completely out of place, inappropriate joke at the very, very, very start of the movie. I'm talking like the first 2 minutes. Like, I don't know why they put that in there. Let's just say it involved jerking off a cow. The decision, I mean, she looked like she was, but the decision to cast a short, stocky character as the Yellow Ranger doesn't make any sense, because when they're in their costumes, they're all pretty much the same size. So I didn't really get that either. I guess unless the costume just forms them into an ideal size and shape. Yeah, so it was a good movie. Those are my thoughts. Go see it.